Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Beauty by Jennifer Halliburton, where I share different beauty looks and beauty tips that I have learned along the way, and hopefully they will be helpful to you to help you build your confidence and help you feel like a rock star. All right, I hope you enjoy today's tutorial, and I will see you on the other side. All right.
The jewel you see will never compare, 'cause you're created as an individual with your own style and flair. And it is precious the way you talk, the way you laugh, the way you walk, the way that you share. 'Cause you are more than one in a million, there's no one like you anywhere.
Hey everyone, I know I look a little bit silly right now. One eyebrow on and nothing on the other side, but that's because I'm going to show you how I do that, while also showing you an eye makeup look. So I've obviously got all the rest of my makeup on, and I am just waiting to do my eyes so that I can show them to you. And okay, our May Kudos, which is the special of the month, is all about the eyes. And so you are going to get your choice of which eye palette you want. You'll get a choice of a liner that you want, and you'll get some mascara, but you also get this cute little bag to put it all in. So we're going to be talking a lot about different eye looks that you can make with all of these different palettes, so that you can decide which one you really want to get. Okay, so I'm starting with palette number 3 today, which is beautiful purples and pinks and silvers. And the reason why I'm starting with this is because this is the palette that I used when I did the makeover the other day, and so I kind of want to just redo the look that we did the other day. So as best as I can remember that we did, and so that everybody else can have that same look too. All right, so the first thing we're going to do though is we're going to get my other brow on, okay, because this is weird. All right, I'm going to pull you in a little bit closer so that you can see. All right, so for my brows, I use the brow palette, and this is the brunette, and it looks like this, okay? It looks intimidating when you see all of this, and you're like, what? Where do I even start? Okay, well, you've got 2 colors up here to choose from that would be your brow color. And so, like, if you have lighter brown hair or even like a dark blonde, you would use this. And then with the medium to dark brown hair, you would use this one. And so it just gives you a little bit of choice there. And then this is a highlighter that goes like right in here, which I'll show you doing that. And then this is a highlighter that goes right up here. So, and then this is to seal it so it doesn't move. All right, so I'm gonna use my liner brush, and my brush is not the Unique brush, but they do have like a brow artist brush, so that you can do, you know, the exact same thing. But what you're looking for in a liner or a brow brush is that this is going to be kind of angled, and it's going to be really stiff. It's going to be very small, fine, and stiff up there, okay? And so we're going to take this, and I'm going to just dip and kind of dab around like that, okay? Now then, I gotta make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, you want the high end to be towards your nose, and the shorter end to be facing out, okay? And I also want to show you, in case you've never been told, about brow placement, okay? So we're gonna use the inner part of the nose right here, and we're gonna take like something straight and go straight up. That's where your brows should start on both sides, okay? And then to find where your arch is gonna be, you're gonna take it and take it right through the pupil, okay? Line it up there, and then to get the edge, you're gonna line it up with the edge of your eye there. And so that's how you get your placement. And so when you're first doing it, you may need to just like make little dots to help you kind of remember, but after you've done it for a while, you know kind of where it's going to be. All right, so here we go. Let's just get started. Okay, now I am taking this, like I said, the upper end is towards my nose, the shorter end is out that way. I am taking it in a horizontal and straight, you know, line. And right now I'm going just right under my brow. So I'm making the bottom line of my brow. Okay, so basically I'm just setting up the outline. Okay, so now then for the top line, I'm going to come up just a little bit and over just a little bit, and then I'm going to start drawing that line to connect sort of at the arch, and then come down with the tail. All right, and so then you just fill in the rest with little tiny strokes. Okay, and if you haven't been doing your brows, like if you're new to it, I mean, just start off very light until you get the hang of it. You don't have to have like that mastered look, because it does take practice and there is a learning curve. And you can get a brow pencil, but I have found that I get better results with this. So this is what I go with. I get the lines more like I want them, and it just looks better. And then mine has this little brush on the end that I use just to kind of get all the hairs going in the directions they're supposed to be going. And I know you couldn't see it. I got just a little bit of hair in there. I mean, you couldn't see it, but it was there, just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to give you another tip while we're doing this video. All right, I have a little makeup wipe here in front of me, and so every time I'm using one of my brushes, I will take it and I will wipe it down on this wipe, and that helps to keep them clean for the next time you use them. Okay, so let's see. All right, so after that, then we need to come in with the highlight colors. So we're gonna start with that pink, and remember the pink I told you goes just right in here. Just kind of right there. And then you take the lighter color, the lightest color there, and you take it right at the arch of your brow, okay? And I'm gonna wait about doing the finishing part until after I've finished all of my eye look. Okay, so now then we're gonna move on to palette number 3, and let's see, I'm gonna have to try to remember what colors I used for her. Let's see. All right, I know that the base color we used this one called Determined, right there, and we definitely used this one called Cheeky. We may have used Flippant too. I don't remember. It's terrible. And then I know we used Smitten to kind of highlight the top. And then we also used a cream shadow. So I mean, I'm going to show you all of that. But we used several colors. So she did really great being able to keep up with all of the different colors going on there. All right. So we're going to start with just a regular shadow brush, and I'm going to run it through the Determined color that is going to be my base, and I'm going to just kind of take it all the way over the eye. This is my base color. Okay. All right. It's coming back to me a little bit now. I remember what we did. All right, so the next thing we did is we did the Flippant, which is that lighter purple color. And that, we just put it like right on the lid. And so this, you just tap it in over the lid, and you want to fill up to that bone, like push against that bone when you're doing this tapping, but you're going to keep it right on top of that lid. Just follow the natural curve of your bone there though. And like I said, you just tap. Okay. All right. Now, I didn't do this with her, but I'll show you something that you can do if you know you're interested in this kind of thing. Okay, you can take really whatever color you want, but I'm going to use that same color that I just used right there, and I'm going to just kind of line right under my eye with that. Now at first this is going to look kind of strange, almost like I have a black eye until I finish up, so just trust me, it will all come together. Okay, you just kind of connect them right there where your eye meets. Okay, so the last, well, it wasn't the last color. The next color that we used was the darker purple there called Cheeky. And it has like a shimmer to it. And I am all about the shimmer. Okay, so now on this, we're going to do, okay, I was having some technical difficulties. My thing got full, the memory. Okay, so we're using the Cheeky color now to kind of do just this outer part here, and what I call it is the 7, because it's kind of coming out straight out and then going down, okay? And you can bring the color over just a little bit so that it kind of fades, but you're touching the brow bone right there and you're bringing it straight out from it and then down, kind of like a 7, and then you're just going to fill in this area right here. Okay. And we are going to blend so it won't look so dark by the time I'm done. And I also wait until the end about doing my concealer stuff. That way I can clean up under my eyes too. So if you kind of get a little too far out with your lines, you know, that's a good time to clean that up. Okay. You bring it in. Right, and the brush that I'm using for this, I didn't even tell you, it's a crease brush. So it's kind of stiff, and it almost looks like a pencil. It works much more precise, you know, when you're wanting to get your lines right where you want them. That's when you would use this. So here I really do look like a raccoon. And I'm pretty sure it's kind of scary. Alright. So I keep kind of pulling that into that corner right there. I don't know if you see. But I'm pulling that dark color down into the lash line. Alright. So the next color we used after that, we used this one called Smitten, and it's very light, and it's got, you know, the little sparkles in it, and I'm just going to use this and take it along the top there. Okay. Do that on both sides. Just right along the top. Okay. All right. Now then, we're going to take this brush right here. It's just kind of big, fluffy. It's clean. And we're going to blend. Now it's going to start looking better, I promise, okay? So I start over here at the lighter part, and I'm just very, very lightly making circles and blending those colors together. so you don't have any harsh lines. Okay. And okay, so the final thing we did with her, just to give it, just that extra, okay, so it is seriously time for a photo dump because I keep running out of space. Okay, so the last thing we did is we used this cream shadow in the color Dainty, which is like this light purple. And this is a cream shadow brush, and the cream is exactly what it says. It's a cream, and it dries to a powder look. So I'm going to take it, I've got a little bit on my brush, and I take it right in the center right here, and then I just kind of dab it. And then I'm only pulling this to the center. I'm not taking this all the way over. But, I mean, that's really going to bring some major drama right there. Okay. Find the center. Bring it over. Okay, and so that finishes up the eyeshadow colors. I'm just going to blend just a little bit right there where those came together. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna come close so you can see. All right, so now we need our liner and our mascara, and then we need the cleanup. Okay, so using the black liner, and I go heavier on the end here and get lighter as I come over here. So heavier over here. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the bottom and do the same thing. I want it to be much darker towards this end and get lighter as it comes out. Okay. Okay, there's the liner, mascara. Okay, mascara is the 2-part mascara because it's the 3D fiber lash. Okay, we're gonna take it, and I do just a quick layer of the gel on each eye first. Just gel. I'm going to come back to the one eye and I'm going to work just on this eye, and I'm going to make sure that it's fully coated with the gel. And the gel just goes on like regular mascara. Okay, then I'm going to use the fibers, which is a smaller tube, and it looks furry. And I'm going to come about halfway in and just drag it up. Okay. All right. Now we're going to let that one sit. I'm going to come over here and work with this eye. Just get the gel coated on there really good so that the fibers have something to attach to. Okay. Now the fibers, like I said, halfway in and up. And the fibers help give it a fuller, longer look to your lashes. Okay, coming back to this first eye. After you do the fibers, you have to make sure that you seal them in with the gel. And when I do this, I slightly push against the lashes to try to help push them up, kind of curl them up some. And I usually do 2 coats of the lashes because my lashes are pretty puny compared to most people's. You know, my friend that I did the makeover on, she only had to do 1 layer and they were like mega lashes. So you can do this in multiple coats if you need to, but not everybody needs to. Okay, go over to this side. Get some fibers going over there. Okay, so now that I'm doing the final coat, and I'm just going to make sure everything's sealed in with the gel. And again, I'm pushing up just a little bit. Trying to get the lashes to curl up a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to come in a little bit closer and let you see those mega lashes. And of close it. All right, now I'm doing the cleanup. The cleanup is also gonna highlight under my eyes. So I'm taking my concealer in Scarlet, and usually when you highlight, you wanna go like a shade or two lighter. I wear the lightest shade of foundation, so I only have the choice of Scarlet. Okay, so you see how much I use, just a tiny little bit on my hand. And so I'm gonna take what I call my little paintbrush, and I'm just gonna dab right down here, and you wanna bring it down to like right here, that bone, and all the way back. Okay. And you can touch up any other areas that you need to too, but right now I'm just focused on this right under my eyes. Okay. So then I take a brush that looks like this. Some people call it a foundation brush. I use it for concealer. And you're gonna take it very lightly, and you're gonna tap and drag. You're gonna like kind of feather it, and you wanna get right up under that eye, but you want to be very gentle. And like I said, you're just kind of bringing it down and out. Okay. And this is where you can shape up this line if you need to, if you got kind of a little out too far there. And you're just patting it in and down. Okay. Come over here, do the same thing. Okay. So I just want to make sure that right up under my eye is just as clean and straight as possible. Okay. And that's just going to brighten it up under there, make everything look much more finished. And then I'm going to hit some translucent powder. Just right under there. Just to set the area. You can do your brow gel now to make sure that it doesn't move. But I always wait till the end, because if I get a little messed up here with my eyes and I have to just wipe it all off, you know, I don't have that gel in there. So anyways, all right, so I am all done. I'm gonna let my hair down. I always keep my hair up when I'm doing my makeup. Just keep it out of the way. But when I do, I kind of do like this little bun. And so then when I let it down, it's got these little curls to it. So, but anyways, there we go. That is my finished look. And I'm gonna look down. All right, so I hope you guys have a great day. And if you'd like to try out this look, you just need to get palette number 3. And I I used the Dainty Cream Shadow just to really make it pop. But you don't have to have that. I did that just to really make it dramatic because I'm a little bit dramatic. So anyways, I hope that helped, and that you'll try it, and that it's easy, and just let me know what you think about it. All right? You guys have a great day. Bye.